Hey, everybody, man. Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm off today, so I don't know about you. So I'm going to be at home. I'm going to be hanging with the little guy all day. But if you got to go to work, well, have a great day at work. Enjoy that work for me. But nah, I'm just playing with y'all, man. Hey, happy Monday. It's another opportunity to be up and to be grateful to God for waking you up today. As usual, I already prayed for you, so you ain't even got to worry about that. I said a prayer for you, your friends, your family, your community, everybody that you value. And I pray that whatever you got your hands into today, that it's successful. But let's get right into it. So the other day, I'm standing around my house and just looking at all the stuff I've accumulated. And I'm thinking, man, some of this stuff got to go. And I've been doing a little bit of decluttering lately. You know, I'm not even halfway there yet. But I've been looking at it in this sense, man. Well, I got all these things here that have no use, and why do I still hold on to them? So, you know, I took a bunch of pair of sneakers and I put them in a bag, took them to my mother's house so she could send them back home. I just been getting rid of some stuff downstairs in the basement. Now, I started looking at it and I'm like, well, maybe some of us do need to declutter our lives. Maybe some of us do need to get rid of some things and some people that don't gotta need anymore. You know, I love everybody, but I don't need everybody. I love certain things, but you know, I may not have a use for it no more. You know, and my wife talks to me about this all the time. She says I have a hard time letting things go. Yes, sometimes I do have some emotional attachment to some things, and I'm working on that. And some of us do. We have emotional attachment to some things and people, but don't necessarily mean those things and people are good for us anymore. You know, and how you gonna get some new blessings? How you gonna get some new things if you keep holding on to the old ones? There's only so much space that you can take up. So these people and these things that aren't really healthy for you, you gotta let them go. You gotta clear space for new things and good things. You need to make room for God's blessing. How God gonna bless you if you still holding on to the old things that he told you to let go a long time ago? See, God can't pour into you if you're occupied with items that don't matter. You know, he's not going to keep just pouring these blessings into you if you just keep holding on to the other things that's blocking your blessings. Sometimes some of us are the reason our own blessings don't come because we keep blocking them. We keep holding on to things and people that actually they serve as blockade. You know, for instance, you know, you got some of us here in these relationships that ain't working out, but we still holding on to him or her. But then you wonder why you can't find a good man or a good woman because you ain't making room for that. You still holding on to, you know, Tyrone down the street that ain't really did nothing for you, or you know, Jasmine over there who only come around when she needs you. And I'm just talking right now, but that could be true for some of our situation. If you got a situation that ain't really working now, you gotta let it go, because that situation might stop you from getting into a better situation. So then you can't go running around talking about you can't get the things you want. You can't get them because you don't even make room for them. You know, there are these things, there are these people, you know, you can't take everyone with you. You really can't. You might be in a stage of your life right now where somebody that used to serve a valuable purpose 10 years ago no longer serve that purpose. You got to let them go. You got to cut those people loose, because you keep taking these people with you, they might cost you. For example, take Ja Morant. I mean, Ja Morant got a homeboy that twice have gotten him trouble. It's the same homeboy that filmed the video in the club where he was putting the gun out there. And it's the same homeboy that filmed the video in the car, again, costing that man even more money. But even worse, costing him long-term benefits that, you know, that young guy, man, I hope he rebounds from that. I hope he learns something for that. But this could go for a lot of us. We got these friends, you know, we got to take them everywhere. No, I don't. I already told my homeboys, when I get to a certain level of my life, there's certain one of you that's not going certain places with me. I hope you understand, sir, because it's not happening, because I know what you could do if I took you with me. So I got to make room for sometimes newer friends who might take me to the next level. It doesn't mean I'm betraying old friendships. It just means I know what's healthy for me. You can't keep being obligated to people and things that don't return the same energy, because sometimes that might cost you more than you want it to cost you. You know, you got to clean house if you want to invite new guests. And literally, some of us, before we invite new guests into our house, we clean up. I know my wife do. Man, when we have something at the house, boy, it's a day because we got to do everything. And I'll be mad as hell. The house got to look this way. It got to look that way. If we're going to receive people, it got to be this way. It got to smell this way. Same thing for your actual life, man. If you're going to invite new guests in, you got to clean up a little bit. Look around you. Look around some of your habits. What are some things that you're doing that you know aren't healthy? What are some practices you have that you have to, maybe you should get a pen and pad, review your habits, write them down, make a list of everything you do on a daily basis, and you might catch some things that are not good habits for you. So, man, I ain't trying to talk your ears off this morning, but I want you to go into this week with this mindset, man. What can I get rid of in my life that's going to move me to my next level? How am I blocking my own blessing today? What are some of my practices that I got to change? Make a list of things you do and review them. Find somebody you trust who's blessed and who's thriving and say, hey, make sure you take a look at my practices. What are some things that you know me that you could recommend I do? You got to declutter, man. God ain't going to bless you if you keep holding on to things. God's not going to keep pouring his blessing into a cup that's already filled with a bunch of nasty stuff. Get rid of some of these things and these people that are holding you back. Only you know this. Some of your friends, you could ask your friends for advice, but you know deep down the things that you do that don't get you to the level that you want to get. So, I mean, like I said, I am not perfect, not by any sense. So I'm just going to try to, say what I got to say to try to help you and me out. And I'm doing the same thing. So I'm not being a hypocrite here. I'm doing it slowly. We all might not get that at the same time, but keep doing your best. Have a great day, man, and continue to do the best that you can. Pray every day. Make God a part of your life. And the rest will take care of itself. Have a great day, y'all. Be great.